Hello, my first and second graders. I'm so happy to see you again. I have missed you ever since spring break, and then we had to stay home. So I'm really excited that we get to do art together again, even though we are at our own homes. We can't be together in person at school, but I know we will be soon, right? We're going to think the best. But I want you to know that together or apart, we create from the heart. Because I love you. I'm so happy that we will finally get to do some learning about art, which is what I love. I bet some of you remember some of my friends from the art room. Guess what? I brought them home. This is my art studio, and maybe later I'll give you a tour of that one time. But I brought some of our friends from the art room. Do you remember this friend? This is Pepe. He is our art room mascot. Hey, Pepe. He says, cheep, cheep. He came with me. He's going to be with us when we're doing art online, and I'll bring him back to school when we go back to school. And then guess who else I brought? Do you remember this guy? Oh my gosh, I bet you do. This is our friend, Rainbow Rex. Hello, Rainbow Rex. I think he's saying hello to you. He's ready to be back too. Okay, be quiet. Ooh, he listens. I'm glad he listens to the teacher. I hope you will too. And your mom and dad, or your parents, or your grandparents. Let's all do our best and work together to figure this all out. All right, so I'm excited. We're going to do a project this week that is just easy and fun. The main thing is to have fun making art and to practice getting our art turned in. That's going to be the tricky part. So that's really what we're doing this week. We're going to make an art project and practice getting it turned in online on our Google Classroom. So our first project involves something you probably remember, the elements of art, all the things that artists use to make their pictures. There are 7. I bet some of you remembered that. Can you make 5 and 2? Let's do this together. Are you ready? The 7 elements of art: line, shape, color, baby, color, value, texture, form, and space. Those are the 7 elements of art. So on our project today, for this week, we're going to use the first 2 for sure, and maybe 3. So we're going to use line, shape, and color, baby, color, if you want to, okay? What we're going to make is a picture of a person, and I'll tell you more about that in just a second. So I made a picture of a person. Look at this guy. He's kind of looks, I don't know, what do you think he's feeling like right now? What is his feelings? You know, in art, we can show how people feel. I think he looks scared, right? Maybe he's scared about learning online. Maybe that's a little scary. Maybe your mom and dad or your grandparents or your aunt and uncle, whoever's helping you, your brother or sister, maybe they're a little nervous or scared about doing all this work online. So his mouth expresses that fear, and he's kind of like, I know how he feels. I'm a little scared too. But we're going to change it up, right? Because we're going to have fun making some art. So I'm going to erase his mouth, and let's change it to a happier mouth. Let's try this. How about a big smile? Oh my gosh, he looks better already. And you know what? His eyebrows make him look like he's not real sure. So let's fix his eyebrows. Take those off. There we go. Now he looks happy, right? Okay, well, this is a picture that I made using lots of lines. I see some curvy lines, some straight lines, and that's the main thing we're going to start with. And when we make a picture of a person, we call it a portrait. When we make a picture of ourselves, we call it a self-portrait. A self-portrait, like a selfie, right? Self-portrait. So we're going to make a self-portrait. I want you to draw yourself. So you may follow along with me. You need a piece of paper and a pencil or a crayon or a marker. I'm going to let you pick. And I'm going to start with the shape of the face. Now, if you need a minute to fix yours or to draw and I go too fast, pause the video, okay? So I'm going to start with a big shape with a curvy line. What would you call that shape? An oval or a circle? Either one, something like that is good. So there's my face shape. And I like to start with these, the eyes. So let's draw some eyes in. Oh, there we go. He kind of looks like an alien right now. Okay, and then I'm going to put a circle. Now you might want to make your eyes your own way. You can make your eyes however you want. Now I'm going to add another little black circle in there. I'm going to color it in. Oh, I see those big eyes. Do you have eyelashes? I do. Mine are really light, so you can't really see them, but everybody has eyelashes, so let's add some eyelashes. Just a few. Little flick of the pen like this. Okay? And what are these? Let's add eyebrows. Eyebrows. Well, it's starting to look a little bit like me. Just a little bit. What about this thing that we smell with? What's that called? A nose. Now I like to make my noses like a letter C. A little letter C, or you can make it a little rainbow shape. A curved line. That's good for a nose too. You might make yours a different way, and that's okay. And then I'm going to add my mouth. I am smiling because I'm so glad that we're back doing this together. I love making art with you. All right, so we have our eyes, nose, mouth, eyebrows. What else do we need? Let me think. Oh yeah, ears. I have my funny pencil earrings on today for you. There's some ears. They go right next to the eyes and go down. Now, you might have long hair. Maybe your ears don't show. So if you don't want to add ears, you don't have to. And I have a little hair on top of my head today, so I'm going to put my bun up here today. And I'm going to put some hair showing at the top of my head. So add a little line up there, add some hair up here. There we go, that looks a little better. Now I'm using a marker board so I can wipe off. If you want to stop and erase or anything like that, you can always do that. Or you can start over. If you have plenty of paper, go ahead. And then what else do we need now? We have the face. This is our self-portrait. So there's Miss Jeter. I look pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to add a body. I have on a t-shirt today. So I'm just going to make a shape like that. And I have on some white jeans. So I'm going to put my white jeans. They're like rectangles. My feet. Some arms. Some fingers. How many fingers? 5. That one needs a thumb. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And I might add my sleeves. These things right here. So I have my self-portrait now. Now to finish my picture, I want to just decorate it. Let's decorate it with the things that we love. Things that you like to do. Things that you have at home or your favorite people. If you want to put a picture of your family with you, you could do that. I love hearts, so I'm going to put a heart. I want to put a star. Let's put some stars. Big X's and plus signs. And I like rainbows and clouds, so let's do some clouds. And a rainbow. Now you might want to do birds or flowers or animals or your friends or anything like that. You can fix yours the way you want. You design your picture. But what I'm doing is I'm filling up my page. Okay? I'm going to put a big flower, more curvy lines, because I love to garden and I love to make art. So I'm going to put a paintbrush. I bet some of you like to paint, so I can't wait to get back to the classroom and we'll do some painting this school year. Okay, so there's my paintbrush. And before you are all think you're all finished, you have one more thing that you need to add to your art. What would that be? What do we like to put on our paper when we're done? Your name. All right, so I'm going to put my name. This time I kind of filled it up down there, so I'm going to put name up here. You can put your name anywhere on your paper. Color your picture, fill it all up, put lots of fun things in there. You know what? I wish I had something on my t-shirt, so I'm going to put a big heart on my t-shirt too. Some stripes. There we go. All right. I am ready to go. So, I'm so happy we're back. I can't wait to see you soon on the screen and be able to visit with you when we start our class in person on Google Classroom. So, I'll see you then. Have fun making your picture. And I look forward to seeing what you create using your lines, your shapes, and your color, baby, color. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.